Hi, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Hello everybody. Our next trip is to Japan and we're leaving imminently.
Tomorrow.
As in tomorrow. And so this is going to be a very different trip for us. First of all, I've never been to Asia. So the reason we decided to go to Japan was severalfold. But for one thing, a good friend of Patsy's parents was Mr. Kitamura. And at Christmas time, Mr. Kitamura sent us this box that contained this...
It's photos of wild boars.
Contained this ryokan, Japanese red bean
It's upside down.
paste. It's Japanese. It all looks
See,
the same
this
to
is
me.
the wild boar here. And this writing goes this way.
Okay, well, I thought it was like Hebrew. Anyway, on the side it says, and this is the right way around because it's in English and I need my glasses to read it. From Taraya limited time series of ryokan, which is a bar of gelled sweet bean paste, Emi Inoko commemorates the year of the pig in 2019. When served, each slice shows the endearing scene of an infant wild boar softly lifting its nose to nuzzle into its mother. That kind of makes me sorry that I made spaghetti with wild boar and then that was my last dehydrated dinner that I made. Oops. Anyway.
But very cute gift. So thank you to the Kitamuras. And yeah, Mr. Kitamura is an old family friend. My father's old friend. So he's turning 103 years old this year.
And so another reason for us to go is to learn the secret of longevity from Mr. Kitamura.
I think it might be his hobby, which is painting. And this is one of the paintings he gave us, gave our family, that he painted long ago. Wow, maybe 40 years ago. And we look forward to visiting them, seeing the whole family.
It's been a long time since we saw Mr. Kitamura. And, well, he lives in Kyoto. And so before we go and visit him and his family, we're going to go a little bit further south, east of Kyoto, to the Kii Peninsula and walk the Kumano-Kodo pilgrimage route. It's one of the world's only two UNESCO recognized pilgrimages. The other one is the Camino de Santiago, which of course is Catholic. And the Kumano-Kodo is Buddhist. And they all, well, there are multiple routes which funnel to a central Buddhist temple, the Hongu Taisha. And so we're going to do half of the Nakahechi route, which heads towards the middle of the Kii Peninsula, starting from the west, and then spend 3 nights in Yunamine Onsen, and then hike north along the Kohechi route, and end in Koyasan, which is like the center of this Buddhist pilgrimage area. There were maybe something like 100 temples there. And so we're going to spend 2 nights in a Buddhist temple before leaving to head to Kyoto. Our room in Tokyo. I heard these rooms are small, but they're real small. There's room for the bed and not much else besides. Here's one of the famous Toto Japanese toilets with their complicated controls. So actually this one's pretty easy. You just got to be careful not to turn the pressure, the knob on the left, up to maximum. Otherwise you could be in for a surprise. And although one of the controls is labelled bidet, it's not like the Italian bidet. It sprays in an interesting place, at least on men. So what you want to use is shower. And if you do make the mistake of turning the pressure up, which you should never do unless you're sitting on the toilet, then It feels like you're getting a prostate exam. It's pretty intense. So we're deciding on the breakfast choices here. Shrine.
Okay, this shrine here is the shrine for big bottom women.
Big bottomed women?
Because in the old days, if you had enough food, you were healthy, you had a big butt.
Is that like Freddie Mercury's Girls You Make My Rockin' World Go Round? Fat
Something
bottom
like
girls?
that. Yeah, there you go, mate. Yeah, okay, I'll suggest that as the theme, the shrine theme song. Yeah, I couldn't believe it too when I read my book.
Fat bottom girls.
Yeah, 300, 400 years ago or whatever.
You Make My Rocking World Go Round.
Yeah.
Japanese department store.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, oh yeah. Very French. Aha! Nozomi 27. Yeah.
普通車の喫煙ルームは3号車、7号車、15号車、グリーン車の喫煙ルームは3号車、7号車、15号車、グリーン車の喫煙ルームは
So we're on the fastest bullet train, the Nozomi 27, going to Shin-Osaka, 300 kilometers an hour. Well, we landed in Kii-Tanabe late yesterday afternoon and we're staying at a traditional Japanese guest house. Ichie Cafe. For our second night in Japan, we've switched from staying in a hotel to a traditional Japanese room, complete with tatami floor. So I have to be very careful of the floor. Inside Ichie Cafe, this, I guess, is really traditional Japanese. It's Monday morning, so everybody's beginning to wake up and go to work. Very traditional Japanese. Ohayou gozaimasu. It's got two guest rooms. Here's one of them. Ours is next door, slightly larger. So here we are, and here's our hostess.
Dozo.
Domo arigato.
Very roomy. It's a lot bigger than the hotel we stayed in on the first night.
This is one of the major shrines in Kii-Tanabe. This is a shrine to...
Is it?
Yes, here's our newest supplicant. Here's our newest supplicant.
Supplicant.
These are dragons, though. These aren't wild boars. What are these? What's with the horse?